Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I've missed you. This week, so later on this week and early next week, I am going to have some of my readers from my tarot certified readership, those folks that are on our website delivering private readings. I'm going to have them do a couple of videos so you'll get to know them a little bit better. My friend Dawn, who's one of our readers, we had a really good conversation back a couple of weeks ago on a Friday morning message. I think you remember that. So you'll see some different folks, get to know some new people. All right, so let's see what wants to come through on this reading today for all y'all. Let's see. Air. I'm going to take this. The truth. Safe travel. Courage. Some of you, it's going to take a lot of courage to say your truth, because I think that means then you go from a certain sitch to another sitch. What I mean by that is, I think you've been holding back. For whoever this reading is for, I'm talking to somebody who is holding back, who is, even though you know, it's almost like you are now consciously aware of something that if you don't express it, it's kind of like you're lying by omission. Lying by omission. And knowing that you're not, you know you're not telling the truth about something. All right, you know you're not telling the truth about something. So whether that is in your career, in your health, it's like you're spinning the story of what's in front of you based on a holding on to an identity that you have. So like to keep that going, you have to kind of tell yourself a lie. To keep that going, you have to kind of tell yourself a lie. And I think I think we all do this at some time or other. But I also think that it's not conscious sometimes, like we're telling ourselves a story, but now you do know. Now you do know. And so you're telling yourself a lie. It's not like, oh, I just thought that was the truth. And so that's what I was talking. That's how I'm framing this relationship. But now I know. It's come to you. All right. It's come to you suddenly. Like, I'm not in love with this person. I can't marry this person. This is not the career for me going forward, even though I've built a 20-year career in this particular field. This is not it for me. Okay. And like, oh, now that you know, I had a friend who told me one time that she was going through a big upheaval, big change. And her friends asked her out to lunch. And under the guise of seeing another friend they hadn't seen in a long time to make sure she'd be there. And that friend, that was just a made up story. And my friend showed up to lunch and she was like, her friends were like, we called you here because we're worried about you. And she's like, oh my God, this is an intervention. Oh my God. And I thought to myself, listening to that, I was like, those friends really love her. And there's also a sense of like, we're worried about you. But during that intervention, she said a truth. It came out of her. And it's almost like you don't know it sometimes, like you don't want to admit something to yourself. And when you say it in front of witnesses, there's something freeing about it, I'm going to say. Yeah, the Fool. Okay. The Fool and the Ace of Cups. Some of you are saying a truth to yourself out loud. The Devil energy, the Four of Cups, the Four of Wands. That's what's going to allow you to move forward. I feel like some of you are dealing with a person who gaslights you. A person who gaslights you. A person who tells you that you're not worth anything, that you're not worthy of anything, but you know you are. And I just feel like some of you have a new person. I'm not going to make this astrologically aligned because I feel like it's more important energetically aligned that you do know. You do know. And there is a person in your life or coming into your life who sees you as you truly are and loves you for who you truly are. And that can flourish. But this other situation is gaslighting, and you might be gaslighting yourself. Some of you know deep down that you're moving toward love. And some of you know you have to unhook from a bad situation to get that Ace of Cups. There's no other way around it. There's no other way around it. Okay? In order to create love, even if we're okay, I'm just going to say this to you. Even if we're talking about being in a relationship with the same person, let's just for a moment here, there's some of you here who are dealing with a person who's also tied up in an identity that they can't let go of. And if you both could let go of the identity, there's no guarantee that you'll both be able to do that you'll both make that bridge. And I feel like some of you are holding yourself back because you know the person you're with is somebody you love, but there's no guarantee they're going to do it. And so what happens then? Like if I take that risk and say, we're lying to each other about this being what we want or this being happy for us. For me, I'm just going to speak for myself. I almost feel like the other person may not jump. It's like a I jump, you jump thing. The other person may not jump, or you may feel like once it's out of my mouth, I can't put it back in. Okay? Like I want that. I want something else. I don't want this kind of life that we've created. I want something totally different. Are you with me or against me? Like you have to have the courage to ask that question. Okay? So showing up as the Knight of Swords. How am I going to do this? Let's see. Knight of Swords, the Empress. So very much the Knight of Swords is like anger and rage. So this could come out in terms of in a fight. You know how things suddenly pop out of your mouth during a fight and you can't put them back in. I don't care how many times you apologize. People know the truth when they hear it. And so if it suddenly comes out of your mouth that I don't think we're in love anymore, or I don't want to do what you want to do, or I know I agreed to that in the beginning, but I don't want that anymore. Like, woo, you can't unsay that. So the situation is the Empress. This calls for Libra and Taurus, a lot of balance, a lot of diplomacy. But I think there's a lot of rage. Five of Swords and Knight of Swords. I think you guys have been gaslighting each other, or you're gaslighting yourself, or both, or all of that. This and, right? Opportunity. Two of Pentacles. Which way am I going to go? I can create this opportunity by saying the truth. Okay? What's the universe saying? Knight of Wands. I feel like you want more fun. Some of you have created a fun-free life. Like there's nothing fun about it. And I know, and right away, some of you are going like, that's frivolous. Having fun is frivolous. No, it's not. It's creation. The energy of creation. Right? Creativity is your intuition having fun. How we got here? The Strength card. Courage, Camille. So once you say that, like the horse is out of the barn here, like literally the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Near future. Woo! Hierophant. Recent past. There's that truth. Some of you want a commitment with somebody. Some of you want a love partnership. Empress, right? Taurus. This is Venus. Some of you want to be, you're in love with somebody. Maybe this could even be a friend. You don't like the friend thing, but the friend, I've been talking about friendship a lot. Friends is a really good foundation for love. Some of you have been settling. Someone may be only offering, I don't want to say only because that makes it sound like I don't think friendship is a good thing, but it is. Some of you are settling for a person who can't give you what you want. Mm. Oh, felt that right here. Some of you are settling for a person who can't give you what you want, but you want to be with them. So I'm going to settle. I'm going to be okay with it. I'm going to tell myself a lie about it, that it's okay with me. How other people are seeing you. King of Wands. You're the real deal, my darling. Immediate future. 5 of Cups. Take a risk. 3 of Pentacles are the hopes and fears. I want to build something together. What's the outcome? 7 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. I'm just going to clarify this. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, Ace of Wands, 6 of Swords. Okay. Just saying. Just saying. You take a risk and you say what you want. And your worst fear comes true. This person says no. Or you try and go get that job that you want and you don't get it. Even if you take classes and all that kind of stuff. So like, what now? Okay, like I've jumped, I've said it out loud. I'm going, I'm like, okay, so now I think this happens a lot. That we think we're going to say something to somebody like, I want love from you. Friendship is nice. I love our friendship, but I also am romantically attracted to you. And this is a really important thing that you should know this about me. And the other person says, no, I don't want that. What then? At least you're not caught in a lie, or you're not living a lie. Okay. So if you say this to this person, please clarify the 5 of Cups for me. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Page of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. I feel like this person is going to say to you, listen, I am not rejecting you. It sure feels like it, but I'm not rejecting you. You may think I am, but I'm not. I'm rejecting the idea of something different because I'm not available. I can't give this to you. I can't give you what you want. I can't give you what you want. And does that mean I don't love you? No, it doesn't mean that at all. It doesn't mean that at all. Why is this Hierophant here? Some of you are dealing with a person who's married. Okay. 10 of Swords, the Sun, the 9 of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you have to say this. Okay, so I'm going to go back to When Harry Met Sally for my example here, that she was friends with him for about 10 years. And she figured out that she loved him. And he was treating her like she was the fallback girl. Like, if we don't have a date on New Year's Eve, we'll always be each other's dates. If we don't find anybody to marry by the time we're 60, we'll marry each other. And she's like, you know what? No, that was okay for me until I figured out the truth that I'm in love with you, and I can't do this anymore because it's a lie. It's a lie. I'm telling a lie. 7 of Swords. I'm telling a lie that it's okay for me to watch you go out with other women and all that kind of stuff. I'm telling a lie. It's not okay for me. And so she had to make a boundary. And it was hurtful. Like, she spent Christmas alone and New Year's alone, all this kind of stuff, but it's just the holidays, whatever. So I feel like it's taking a risk. You're taking a risk on your own happiness in order to plant the seed for something you truly want. Okay? Wow. So I'm going to go deeper into this person. Maybe they are unavailable right now, but let's see what's going on in their future. Let's see what's going on for you. I feel like this risk, you're going to say this probably, it's in the recent past, but not all of you have said it. Some of you have felt it and know it to be true. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. All 4 aces here. So there's a lot of opportunity, but it's like, I can't keep investing in something that is holding me back. So let's see where we go. All right. I'm going to go deeper into this. I will look at what you don't see coming. I'm going to go deeper into this person and we'll see what happens. I will get some timing around this too. All right, lovelies. Link is below if you want to continue on. I'll see you over there, Pathfinders. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.